It is a record. Okay, very, very cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a screenshot and then we're going to look at the battle report. Hello, everybody. My name is BearCozy, and today we're actually going to be doing some guild runs. We're going to be looking at the guild chest, and we're going to talk a little bit more about all the rewards. Before we get into that, you know how we do it. We have to pull our daily summons. I have a few other things that I have to claim. Still have all of my daily quests to go through. Still have to challenge the Armored Excursion, which is the clan boss. We have to do our daily summon. Before we get into all that, my name is BearCozy. I strive to make not only entertaining, but also educational content. And I like to do a lot of account progress videos because, as I always say, for me, the fun is in progression. What I really enjoy is progressing through the game and getting better loot, getting stronger heroes, and continue to claim those rewards. So what I wanted to talk about today is actually the guild banner down here, specifically the guild chest, because not everyone knows about the guild chest and they can be missing the rewards. If you don't participate every single day, not only are you missing the rewards from the chest at the end of the week, but you're also missing your guild vault. Under the guild vault, you're also missing your guild tokens. And getting guild tokens is actually very, very good because you can use those to get Yolanda. As you can see, it's 800 guild tokens for 10 hero matrix, and that is very, very expensive considering Yolanda does need 100. I have 40 right now. I am working on my way to 50 very slowly. It's a very slow and steady process, but at least it's a guaranteed way to get Yolanda as opposed to hoping to pull her. And if I do pull her, that's going to be another ascension, which is going to be amazing. And then, of course, we're going to be able to get ourselves another Awaken Soul Arcana, or I should say the Legendary Arcana, which I already got. And by buying these Legendary Arcanas, you and I can also use those on the Legendary Heroes of our choice. And one of them is going to be Yolanda, for sure, after I finish off Ciara. So, before we get into that, let's go ahead and do our daily summons. Let's go ahead and do our daily quests. We'll come back here. We got to challenge the Armored Excursion. We got to do our daily summons. Lots to do here. Right now I'm at 28 shards, and I have been only pulling my free daily shards. So the first pull right now is actually Joseph. Joseph is not bad. Joseph isn't great by himself. You can make an elite team with him. I've seen a few videos in Ash Magisteria and a few other places with him. He's not great, but he is very, very good for the hero synthesis, specifically Santos. And if you've seen any of my other videos, it took me what felt like forever to ascend Santos to 5 stars, and I thought that it would never happen. Let's go ahead and pull one more, and this one is Rodira. Now, Rodira is the only healer that I can pull. I have probably over 20 copies of her, and I don't really care for her. So what we're going to do is I'm going to continue to save shards. I'm going to continue to buy shards slowly. There are a few different ways to purchase shards. I've made a video about that. I can go over that later at some other point in time. One of them, of course, is the hero banishment. If you don't know, you can banish and get these fragments up here. You can get the hero essences. And the other one is actually the bounty hunt. By completing the quests every week, you can grab all of your bounty hunt quests and you can grab your shards there. So without further delay, let's go ahead and go to the guild on the bottom. Now I am in Chofli Elite, which is kind of cool. Chofli, I know everybody pronounces it differently. I'm in a guild I really enjoy. Lots of members here, lots of people participating. I am a deputy leader, which is actually kind of cool. I forgot all about that. Every week, this chest resets if you participate in Clan Boss. And this is really cool. This is a really good way to get yourself lots of goodies. As you can see, people are getting foodies, which is kind of cool. You can get a shard. These rewards are not amazing, but you can get lots of diamonds in here. Somebody got a diamond there. We got Hootie's wife over here. Got a nice little shard there. The 4-star pumpkins, of course, are really nice. Diamonds. And what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to claim something right up here. Let's go to number 2. See what that gives us. I got 100 diamonds. So that's really, really cool. To me, I really like that. 100 diamonds goes a long way because you can use those for the refreshes, and that's kind of cool. A little bit here, and that helps, right? So a little bit here, a little bit from Arena, a little bit from the weekly pass or the monthly pass if you have them, a little bit from both Void Towers actually, and then the Magic Pass. Everything adds up, and that's really, really cool, and it's free, so I'll take that. That is very cool. So make sure to get your reward here if you have not. If you have been missing it, you are missing lots of rewards. Get yourself into an active guild so you can all participate, get yourself lots of rewards. There's also quest completion. Now, not too long ago, I actually had all these filled out. We had other challenges that we were doing as a guild, as a clan, and I actually claimed them all without thinking because shiny syndrome is shiny syndrome. You see something shiny and you just click, 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 give me, give me, give me, give me, and I went through the whole list. I had a huge list, 5 or 6 of them, 7 of them, And I went through and claimed everything, and then it dawned on me I probably should have did it on video. So that is the other good thing of being in a good guild, good active guild where members are active and they are participating. You get lots of rewards like this, which is really, really cool. And what I want to do today, and of course you can swap hero matrices if you want to. What I want to do today is I actually want to go into the banker. I just recently built Opal, and I have not tried her yet. She's been sitting in my account for quite some time, and it's been a while. It's been too long. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in with Brand. I'm going to go in with Nathalia. Then I'm going to go in with Opal. I just geared her. She doesn't have great gear, but I think she's somewhere around 235% crit damage. And her critical strike is somewhere around 98%. So close enough is good enough, I guess, in this case. I pulled off lots of gear off of everybody else to make sure my Nathalia has the absolute best gear. And I think we're going to give this a try. Where is William? My William is only 50. I honestly don't have enough resources for everybody. I applied to the content creation program because I've been making a ton of videos, and I am getting about 20,000 views every month, so that should be enough. They are reviewing my account, and they are taking their time getting back to me. So hopefully with the extra added resources of being a content creator, whenever that is, whenever they accept me into the program with those extra added resources, I'm hoping to be able to make some more content as well as I can build a lot more heroes and have some more energy. As you guys know, I don't really spend a lot. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to go in with Brand for the buffs, Nathalia, Opal, and then William for the counterattack. William is at 50. His gear is very, very crappy, but we are going to go in with this. Now, what we can do here, I think we can take the defense down out, and what we're going to do is we can actually try Shield of Mercy, and then we'll see who he goes for. Now, Shield of Mercy should be okay. I'm not sure. I might want to delay it one turn. Let me see. Actually, let's go ahead and put it on Nathalia. I honestly don't know who he's going to go for. He's probably going to go for Brand, but we're going to put it on Nathalia, and then we're just going to rock and roll it. We're just going to auto that. Let's see what happens. Now, William should... I just remembered I pulled off William's boots, and that is not good. He is going last. I might need to replace his boots, but we're going to run this anyway. We'll see what happens here. I can't believe I did that, but it's going to be A-okay. We're going to make it. They're all going to go. He's going to go last. Defense down. We missed one turn, but I am curious to see what Opal does. Whoa. That was awesome. I've actually never seen her. That was really, really, really cool. I really enjoyed that. Let me take it off of auto, and after they get done with all their counterattacks, there we go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's go. Counterattack. Yes. Yes. That is really, really cool. She reminds me of Tracer from Heroes of the Storm. I think she's in Overwatch as well, which I don't play Overwatch. But Heroes of the Storm I did play a lot, and I really enjoyed it. And Tracer was extremely difficult to play. What I want to do is let's go ahead and do the basic here. We're going to do the basic here. And then on Opal, I want to see what happens with these three. When I was looking at Opal's kit, I think she had 3 different perfect shots or 3 different basic abilities. And I'm not sure what happened there. She does have a passive as well. This character cannot take more than 51% of max health and damage from a single attack. That's awesome. So when I was looking at Opal's kit, there was 3 basic abilities available. I'm not sure how to use them. So I'm going to put it back on auto, and I want to know if they actually rotate or if she uses all 3 of them. If you've been using her for a while, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you like her. She looks amazing. I love the gunslinger look. She looks really cool. I love the multiple shots coming out. There's the joint attack again. Opal's doing some really, really nice damage. Boom. Look at that. So what I'm thinking is maybe the basic attack works in tiers where she starts off with 1 and then she gradually goes to the other one. What we can do is we can go in with Brand here. Brand's actually doing really good. We should probably start healing up very soon here. Let's go ahead and heal. Let's go ahead and use the ultimate here. And then I want to take a look at Opal's basic ability again. I want to see what happens. There we go. We hit level 20 already. Everybody's still alive. Now, William doesn't have any gear. Removes 1 negative effect and grants 1 rage, deals 100% damage to an enemy. It's still on perfect shot, so I'll have to play around with her a little bit and see how she works. William, as I've mentioned, is missing 1 piece of gear. I totally forgot. I took it off for somebody, and as of course, he is level 50, and his gear is like level to 6. So his gear is very, very bad, but considering he's a strong element here versus the fire banker, there is no weak element here, which is really good. The only one that's neutral is Brand, and Brand is a tanky little dwarf. He's pretty good. I do need to get his A2 ascended at some point, but this is probably the tankiest team I've had so far in here. Usually the team starts falling apart right about this time, 21, 22. I'm hoping we can hit 200K, 230. We'll see what happens there. Hopefully we can get a little bit better. I am still working on gear. I'm lacking gear for William. I should really build William. Right now I'm out of all of resources. I don't have any pumpkins. I don't have any anything else. I do have a couple of foodies. None of them are leveled. They're all like level 30, so it's going to be a while before I level anybody else. I just did level Opal, and that took all my resources. I leveled Urzag, and I leveled Opal. So Opal right now has all of her glyphs, and I am curious to see... She's dead here, of course. But I am curious... That's too bad, because we never got off a second shield. And that is really too bad. So I might have to try to put Opal in a regen set, revival set, or a regen set from Raid. Try to put her in a revival set. Hopefully that'll give her some extra HP. I did get her in, or some extra sustainability, I should say. But I did get her in a curse set, which worked out really, really nice. We are at 245. Let's see if we can... We got the 250, which is nice. We got the 250. That is kind of cool. I don't think that's a record, but we did get to 250. It is a record. Okay, very, very cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a screenshot, and then we're going to look at the battle report. So here we go. We actually got ourselves a new record, which is kind of cool. I got my screenshot, which is very, very nice. 250K. That's pretty good. Looking at the battle. Wow. Look at the major difference on Opal. Opal, 130K. Nathalia is 109. Nathalia has my absolute best gear. Her crit damage is at 268%. Opal's is like 230, and she is missing some crit rate. She's at like 98% crit rate, and that's actually really interesting. I wish I had some more water heroes. I would like to try somebody else other than William, but I think we're going to keep Brand in because Brand did a good job. Now, I am missing an ascension on him, or 2 ascensions actually. When I hit his A2, that's going to give us a lot more survivability. But Opal did an amazing, amazing job. So let's go ahead and try this one more time, and hopefully it will be better. So the other option may be Ciara because of the increased damage. Now, I do have to check. I think I pulled some gear off of Ciara, so we're going to be right back. Hey, you're still watching the video. That means you're enjoying the content. And if you're enjoying the content, that means somebody else will also. Click the subscribe button below and help this video reach more people so they can enjoy it as well. The banker is a fire. Ciara shall be strong. She does have increased damage taken on her basic ability, which is awesome. Now, what we are going to need here is I'm going to take off the Shield of Mercy. I'm going to do the Sundering Purgatory because we are going to need some defense down. And then, since Brand doesn't heal, we are going to need Gaia's Renewal. Going in to the banker, this is going to be fully auto. Brand is going to do his defense down. He's going to do his buffs. Then we're going to have Nathalia. We're going to have Opal. And then we're going to have Ciara. I almost wish Ciara went first. I think what I want to do is let me use the basic from Ciara because her basic actually applies increased damage taken plus 30% damage taken. So that should help. Unfortunately, she's going last, so I think the buff is going to come off. Yeah, I honestly, I really, really wish that it was either a 2-turn or that Ciara went first. I am going to have to get her probably 140 speed. Opal, right now I think Nathalia is at 134 because I am using her in Ash Magisteria 12. I did find a really nice comp, 100% success in Ash Magisteria 12. I'll make a video about that. So she's at 134. Opal is at 133. That just kind of happened. And Ciara is too slow. So what I might have to do is I might have to stick Ciara, upgrade her speed, play around with her gear, upgrade her speed a little bit so she can actually go first. And right between either before Brand, hopefully after Brand, but before everybody else. Maybe number 2, second, something like that. And we'll see if we can get her to 136, 138, 140. That should be enough. And then what we can do is we can go in with the increased damage taken, and then everybody else will unload their AoEs and defenses down, and that should help a lot. Right now, it's actually not helping us much because Ciara goes last, and the debuff actually comes right off of the banker. So what we want to do is we want to have her go right after Brand, right after the buffs. Brand buffs everybody, then Ciara's going to go with the increased damage, and then the other two are just going to unload their damage on the banker there. And hopefully that'll help. But right now, it is what it is. It is a process, as I always say. The fun is in progression. It's nice to hit new records. It's nice to work for it, and it's nice to earn it, and then it feels very rewarding. One of the things I personally don't enjoy, and you might disagree with me on this, and I don't enjoy starting with an endgame account. And I say that because it only looks fun until you get in there and you start playing around with it. And then you realize that almost everything has been done, and everybody has their top gear. Everybody has all their skills upgraded, and there's not much for you left to do. And I say that because I have been given a couple different accounts in Raid where people quit, and they're like, hey, take my account, I don't want it. Some of them were given away, some of them I kept. And yeah, it's not a lot of fun. Not a lot of fun when everything's done, when Lydia's there, and everybody is, and then everybody is maxed out. There's nothing really to work towards, and it feels very plain. So, looking at the banker damage, actually, I was hoping Ciara would help our damage, but it actually did not do very well. So as you can see, William was the best option. So one thing I am going to be working on next is actually leveling William to 60, because right now he's 50, getting him better gear. And this is okay. This is okay. As you can see, Opal was at 92,000 this time. She was at 130 last time. So we did lost a lot of counterattack damage from Opal. She is also in a curse set, so I don't know how many times that procced. So even though Ciara did almost 40k, the overall damage was much, much lower. So that's not really ideal, but you don't know till you try. We did hit 214, and on the last run, we hit 250. What happened here, I think what happened here is when I originally pulled him, he was in my 5 newbie summon pull. William and Zatlux were in the same temple together, so in the same 10 pull. So I did, not temple, 10 pull. They were in the same 10 pull together, and I ended up choosing William and Zatlux. My other choice, my only other legendary choice was Hydricia. I did not take her, and I'm glad I did not take her because I've already pulled like 4 copies of her. So William is really good. Zatlux is really good. William right now does need an ascension. I do have 2. Oh, I thought I had 1. I have 2 Awaken Solar Cannons, and I am sitting on them for quite some time. But once I upgrade William to his A2, I think William will start to do more damage. Everyone else will start to do more damage as well, because his A2 is actually basic abilities from all team members deal 60% more damage, which is absolutely awesome. I think it's 40% now. It's 40%, so you gain an extra 20% more damage, which does stack over time. Now, his gear, as you can see, is really bad. What happened with his gear is originally when I pulled him and when I started playing the game, started first going through the adventure, I just put on whatever gear I had on him. And what I did was I just made him fast enough, and actually, which now he is slow. But at the time, I made him my fastest champion to go with the defense down, or I think my second fastest. I think Connor was my fastest with the buffs into William and then into everybody else. And that is what I did. Okay, Opal is the next one on the list. Opal has no ascensions at all. Her gear is fairly decent. I did take some gear off of Garel. I think most of my gear. I've been rotating a lot of gear between Garel, Antanua, and now Opal. I'm still farming for gear, so that it is what it is. I'm not a whale by any means, but I do get lucky with pulling shards. Her stats right now, 3,500 attack, which is fairly low. 133 speed, which is pretty good. 90% crit rate, and 235 crit damage. Nathalia is at 135 speed, 100% crit, 268 crit damage, 4k attack. This took a lot of work and lots of endless trials for Awaken Solar Cannons. That is how I got her ascended all the way. I think I did pull 1 copy. 1 copy was free from downloading the game. It just happened when I downloaded the game. They're like, hey, you downloaded the game. Here you go, free Nathalia. It was like a 2-week promotion event, and that was awesome. And I had no idea it was going to end. I thought everybody would get it. And then I pulled 1 copy of Nathalia from shards, which I got lucky. And I believe the rest of them came from the Endless Trial Awaken Solar Cannons. So that was really, really cool. If we look at her gear, she is actually in a warrior set. I tried to not put her in a curse set, because if you put her in a curse set, that does not work for Ash Magisteria. I will make a video on her when I get there very, very soon. And then the first guy actually probably should have did this in reverse order. As you can see, Brand, he's got garbage gear. He's just there, as I mentioned before, just for speed. I'm struggling with gear, guys. I'm struggling with gear. That's the name of the game. I'm struggling with gear. His health, very, very low, which means his shields are very, very low that he provides every turn. However, the shield that he provides is very good for Nathalia for activating her trait, because as I always say, Nathalia is a single target damage dealer that can affect the whole team if she has enough buffs. So he is going first. He's at 143. He does need to get regeared. I do need to try to get him in a Vanguard set, at least one. Good Lord. I don't even think he's in one. He's in a Terra set. Do need to try. Hey, it is what it is. This is the progress, right? This is the progress. He is not priority. My priority has been my arena team, which I got done. And then my priority has been farming dungeons. Queen of Tides 12, speed team. Ash Magisteria 12, speed team. Tulpa 12 is not a speed team, but hey, I can farm it 100% of the time. And I have not made it through 14 and 13 yet. I haven't even tried, to be honest with you. I tried Queen of Tides 13, couldn't get past the second wave and ripped there. He is missing some glyphs, but there it is. So the stats and the gear, you can see the gear is not, not great. If I put him in a revival set, that's going to help a lot. Maybe put him in a revival and a Terra set with HP. Of course, the chain, he's got a lot of 5-star gear. And right now, I was just aiming for stats. That is why his gear is the way it is. I just wanted him to go before my other team members to give the buffs so Nathalia can do her thing. So there it is. I hope you enjoyed the video. We hit a new personal record today, which was absolutely awesome. 250 is my best. Previous to that, it was 237 and then 233. And I've been climbing ever since. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Do me a favor, hit the subscribe button down below if you have not subscribed yet. Also hit that thumbs up to help YouTube to drive my video to reach more people like you. I appreciate all of the support. Leave me a nice comment down below. I will respond to all of your comments if I can understand them. Some of the comments I don't understand, but if I can understand your comment and it makes sense to me, I will respond, and I do my best to respond to each and every one. That's going to do it for now. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.